Hey guys, how you doing? Jed Sadler here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for business, and this is going to be looking at what business owners need to be aware of going forward. I think you'll agree we are going through some challenging economic times right now, and it'd be good to have some kind of insight of what the potentialities are going forward. Wouldn't you agree? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera around and so you can see the cards, and well, let's get on with it. I'll see you on the other side. So let's just shuffle the cards a little bit. As I said, I'm going to be asking the question, what do business owners need to be aware of going forward for the highest and greatest good? Okay, this is a general reading. It's for all who are watching, and it is timeless, so it's for whenever you're watching, whether that's in this time period that I'm recording it or whether it's a little further down the line. I think the energy that we're experiencing at the time of this recording is going to be around for a while yet anyway. So what do business owners need to be aware of going forward? And the way I'm going to lay it out, I'm going to lay out 5 cards. Be a card here for your immediate past, then you'll have the current energy, then the immediate future, then the outcome, and then we'll have the central card will be the overall energy. So let's have a look to see what we get. Let's have a look to see what we get. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Justice, the upright. That's the Sun in reverse. And then we have the Six of Wands in the upright. Okay, let's start with the central energy. This is the overall energy that's going forward. It's going to be throughout the reading and going forward. The Six of Wands represents victory, accolade, acknowledgement, achievement, recognition. Okay, wands represent, in the tarot, they represent the passions, they represent your beliefs, what you're standing up for, your muse, if you like, the things that you enjoy in life. And certainly from a business sense, this would be what you are presently occupied with that you enjoy on the business front. Okay, so I would say most of us are in business because we enjoy what we do. We don't get into business doing something that we don't like doing, do we? I mean, it's not like if you have to work, say, a 9-to-5 job and you're not very keen on the work, but you do it to pay the bills. Being in business for yourself is a bit different. You're doing something that is close to your heart. So the overall energy then is of victory, of achievement. In the recent past, the Ace of Cups here in reverse. In the upright, the Ace of Cups means a gift. It means like a positive, emotional kind of gift. If it was in relationships, it would be like love coming in. But it's a new beginning, and so maybe because it's in the reverse, this new beginning of yours, which was something that was very emotional, because Cups is represents the element of water, which is about emotions, about feelings. So it's something, an emotional start in the more recent past. So for some of you, this may mean that you started your business quite recently, perhaps within the last year or even the last 6 months. You know, so, and if it was the start of this year, obviously there's been some, as in, you know, there's been some complications involved, but you started the business recently and you received this gift of an idea that's got your heart racing, so to speak, and it's you know, you've enjoyed the passion that it brought, you've enjoyed the emotion that it brought, and you've brought it into life, and you've created something that you really enjoy. There have been moments of doubt and fear and anxiety. Perhaps there's been some financial difficulties, perhaps there's been situations where you may have gone to the bank for a loan and they refused it, and you had to redo your business plan, or there may have been other situations that started not so long ago, and because this is your current position, that we're putting a bit of a block on your business. We're challenging your business. However, this is in reverse. Okay, when it's in the upright, the swords obviously represent the air, the element of air. That's to do with your thoughts and your thinking and communication. And when it's in the upright like this, it makes you feel like you haven't got a way out. You can't see the way out. We can see this young lady here. She's got a blindfold on, got her hands bound, but you know, she's not tied to anything, so she can reach up and take the blindfold off and use the swords to cut away her bonds and then just walk out of that particular circle. And you perhaps have already done that. You've got these things behind you, so in your current position you haven't got these fears or anxieties or doubts, real or otherwise. So you're able to think more clearly, you're able to put more ideas into action. You're being very logical about your current situation. You're not being very emotional about it. You're not letting it get to your head or to your heart in that sense. You're thinking more, obviously, with your or going more with your head than with your heart in this kind of situation. This is where you are currently. Now, there is in the immediate future, all this thinking, all this action that you've been taking is going to be justified. You're going to get some kind of balanced action, retribution, a judgment is going to go in your favour, as in perhaps it could be a court situation, it could be something else that you've put in for, perhaps some government support that you're going to be getting, and it's going to be in your favour because you have the central card, which is victory. So some legal matter is going to come to a close in the near future, which is going to go in your favour. And like I said, I mean, that could be some government assistance perhaps you've put in for, or it could be a copyright matter, it could be trademark, it could be anything along those lines. You know, hopefully it's nothing to do with bankruptcy, but I did get the word bankruptcy. And so there could be something there as well. And you have got the sun in reverse, and in the upright the sun means joy and happiness and power and, you know, everything going really well and motoring along really nicely. It's in the reverse, that's still happening but perhaps less intense. This is like the sun going behind the cloud, so to speak. The sun's still there, it's just, you know, covered temporarily by cloud. That's all it is. You know, so there's still joy and happiness, however perhaps not quite as intense if everything was, say, 100% spot on. Okay, that's what that means in that sense. So overall, you have got the victory, the achievement. You're going to be a winner because in your past you've started this business and it's going really great. You've overcome obstacles. There's a legal matter possibly that's going to go in your favour, and it's going to bring some joy and achievement and overall victory. So in answer to the question how your business owners, how our business owners are going to fare going forward, I would say the majority are going to be okay. They're going to work out well, they're going to be logical and not get so emotional, and they will survive, they will move forward, they will have success because they got legal matters on their side, legal justice on their side. So this could also be, you know, a karma kind of card as well, that things are working out on the karmic front as well. Okay, so it looks like a very positive reading. I'm just going to get another couple of cards just to clarify. And I'd like to clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. Why is that here, please? Okay, so this is to do with the Three of Pentacles that's here. That's come out as a clarification for this card. Pentacles is to do with finances, is to do with material goods, it's to do with material side of things, and the Three of Pentacles represents a foundation. You've got the skills, you've been putting in the hard work and laying a good foundation, a good solid foundation, because you've got the skills and ability to be able to do that, and that's what you've learned. Okay. So the Justice card then, I'd like to have a card please for the Justice cards. I'll take this one, top one only. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you got the Moon, and the Moon can represent like illusions, things not appearing quite as they seem, not as scary as they seem. And the way I like to illustrate it is, you're going through, say, a wood, and there's a full moon there, and when you go through the wood during the daytime, everything looks great, doesn't it? Green and vibrant, and animals scurrying about and things like that. But at night time, with the full moon shining, everything looks different. Yes, the moon's still lighting your way, but there's different sounds. There's different scurrying. It makes everything look a bit creepy. There's shadows and things like that. So it creates like an illusion, if you like, and there's some perhaps fears there, and you got some concerns. However, because you're getting the Justice, those fears are unfounded. Okay, so whatever legal matter this may be, where it's actually to deal with courts, or whether it's to deal with business relationships, business partners, whether it's to dealing with governments, you are going to come off as the victor. So you haven't got anything to worry about in that direction. The Sun in reverse is the last card I'd like to clarify. The Sun in reverse. Why is that here then, please? Okay, so you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, in the upright, the Nine of Swords, again, like I said, represents thoughts, your way of thinking, communication, and so on. But the Nine of Swords represents unwanted fears, or unfounded fears, anxieties, stresses, and so on. Waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, because you're overthinking things. You're creating little negative scenarios, what ifs, and but then, and what about that, and all these kinds of little scenarios that we tend to make up when we're worrying about something. And this can be very self-sabotaging as well. However, as it's in reverse, you've gotten over that stage, so you're not worrying about anything. You've gone through it. Your fears now have been proved to be unfounded. Okay, so you're able then to move on to claim your victory, so to speak. Okay, so there's no more fear or anxiety. Things are a lot clearer than what they were. The Moon has transformed into the Sun, and the Sun is shining a clearer light on the situation, and you're able to view things in a much better perspective. So overall, guys, that is a very good reading. I would say going forward, yes, there may be some challenges still, and at the time of this recording there's a lot of challenges still going around. However, businesses will survive. In particular, where you're concerned, you should be able to survive because you have the skills to put in that solid foundation. This is you now. You don't need to be concerned about worries and fears and things. Think things through in a more logical way, see things in a more positive perspective, make plans, do the rethinking, rejigging, re-strategizing, whatever it is that you need to do to put a good solid foundation in place. Apply for whatever loans, government help, and so on that you need, if you haven't done so already, because you will get it. You will be successful, to get the help that you need to move forward. And it may not be exactly as you want, because not everything appears exactly as you would like it to be. However, you will still get help and support to see you through whatever challenge, whatever obstacles you have to be you have to overcome, and you'll have the sun shining on you and blessing you in this sense, if you like, and shining a better, more positive light on your situation in the coming up in the future, which enables you overall to be a victor and to be recognized for your achievement. Alright guys, that is what I get for you in this reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please see in the description different ways that you can support me, but certainly one way you can support me is by liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel and hitting that little wiggly bell so that you get notified of further videos. See you later guys, bye bye.